last week on WoW.
Mahia McCall right in front of us. Back suplex in stereo. They've got to make the cover. Going in. 1, 2, 3. The winners of the match, the Island Dynasty.
After we went off the air, the Tonga twins said this.
Sweetie, we're tired of your little games. And we're tired of your little crew. We're coming for our belts with everything we got. Even if that means taking your plastic heads off.
Oh my!
We sacrificed everything for this. Being a champion is in our blood. This is our ring. Nobody is gonna stop us. I dare you to try and stop us.
The Tonga twins have spoken. The Island Dynasty has stood strong. Tonight's main event, Reina Del Rey and Wrecking Ball versus the Heavy Metal Sisters, Fury and Razor. But right now, let's get underway with tonight's first match. Take it away, Lauren.
Making her way to the ring from San Antonio, Texas, Gigi Gianni.
Fans, welcome to WoW Women of Wrestling. I'm Stephen Dickey, joined as always by David McLean and, of course, former women's champion AJ Mendez. Thank you for joining us here today as we kick things off with Gigi Gianni. They say, remember the Alamo? Well, Gigi Gianni would say there's another thing more important than the Alamo from San Antonio, and that's her.
There's also a Ripley's Museum there.
Is that right? Have you been there?
Just fun fact, it's great, yes.
You're full of fun factoids, AJ. I always appreciate that. I'd never guess that.
Like a Snapple cap.
You are. You're a human snaffle cap. Gigi Gianni, she's usually concerned with style, but not tonight as she fights Jennifer Flores.
And her opponent from Austin, Texas, Jennifer Flores.
In my opinion, there's no better way to kick off this episode of WoW. Jennifer Flores, one of the most exciting new superheroes to come to us from WoW. And of course, AJ, we have you to thank for that.
You know, Jennifer has herself to thank. She had all the talent, all the skill, all the hard work and perseverance. I was just lucky enough to spot her first.
I appreciated it, and so do the fans, because no one else delivers women's professional wrestling like WoW week after week with the greatest talent, all dedicated to the women that get into this square circle, put on the boots, and go for it. And we're so happy Jennifer Flores is here in WoW Women of Wrestling. And she's in there against Gigi Gianni, the fashionista, and they're both, ironically, both from Texas.
As referee Paige Prinzavali signals for the bell, let's not forget, we're talking about history and the best superheroes in WoW. We've got the first female referee in WoW history is Paige Prinzavali here, the official in this contest between Gigi and Jennifer Flores.
But you know what's unique about Paige?
What's that?
She's not from Texas, and those two are.
There you go, she's the odd woman out in this one. Gigi Gianni, little attitude given to Jennifer Flores. Let's not forget the tag team match a few weeks ago that featured Jennifer Flores and her new tag team partner Stephanie Slays against Gigi Gianni and Sahara Spars. Jennifer and Steffi victorious in this one. Gigi looking to avenge that loss.
They're feeling pretty evenly matched up here, but Jennifer is just fast. She's a house of fire, and it's hard to pin her down.
Kick out by Gigi Gianni as Jennifer hit the rod high.
I asked her, she played baseball, softball, any sports where she's got a slide today on the elevator, and she said no, and she laughed. Why would you say that, David? And I said, nobody slides into home plate under that ring like you.
A little bit of a tribute to Pete Rose there almost, David.
Oh my. Pete Rose, you know who that is, AJ?
Something with sports.
Yes, baseball, Cincinnati Reds.
There you go.
You lost me. There was too many words.
Well, let's pick you back up, AJ, as we return to the action in the ring. Gigi Gianni putting the boots to Jennifer Flores. Jennifer Flores, one of the most exciting superheroes in WoW, but if Gigi Gianni's ground and pound style here takes her out, there's nothing exciting about this one. It's not pretty, but it gets the job done.
taking out the speed, she's taking out the flying maneuvers, and she's delivering that ground and pound, just as you said, Steven.
It's a strategy that's worked for Gigi Gianni in the past, and she's hoping it'll work tonight. Again, she's looking to avenge that loss her tag team suffered weeks ago against Steffi and Jennifer Flores.
She's really interrupting that flow. We're gonna make J-Flow happen. She's really working on it. It's you know, inch by inch.
Elbow drop. Gigi Gianni needs to go for the cover. And there she does. She hooks the far leg. Kick out. Referee Paige Principali signaling it was only a 2 count. Jennifer Flores looking to fight back in this one. You could use the word scrappy to describe Jennifer Flores, wouldn't you, AJ?
I definitely would. It's gonna be really hard. I mean, Gigi is strong and she's powerful and kind of throwing around Jennifer like a rag doll, but she's tough as nails. She's rough around the edges. It's gonna take more than that to keep her down.
Gigi hit that modified Uranagi into the beautiful flipping senton, crushing Jennifer Flores, going for the cover. Kick out, lackadaisical cover, didn't hook the leg. Gigi Gianni needs to stay on top of Jennifer Flores in this one. All it takes is a moment for Jennifer Flores to catch her breath, go for that, find that speed, find that adrenaline, and that's gonna be the key to victory for Jennifer in this one. But right now, Gigi Gianni staying on the offensive here. Jennifer Flores winded, to say the least, after that choke in the corner, going for the cover again. Hook of the far leg. Jennifer Flores kicks out.
Well, that wasn't a great cover by Gigi Gianni. Jennifer Flores slightly getting up on her own, but quickly picked up by Gigi Gianni.
As she hits that sidewalk slam. Jennifer Flores kicks out.
No 3 count there. Gigi now possibly choking, possibly. But Flores getting to her feet with the rally of the crowd behind her. Ooh, nicely done by Jennifer Flores.
Jennifer Flores hit the sling blade on Gigi Gianni. That's right. At this point, neither one of them have anybody but to blame but themselves. Losing in one-on-one competition is different than a tag team match. You have nobody out there. It is one-on-one. It's an even fight. It's an even contest. And Jennifer Flores taking advantage again in this one. She goes up. Go for the victory roll. No. Face first. Gigi Gianni goes down. Kick out by Gigi Gianni.
That was innovative.
Very innovative. I don't think I've seen anything quite like that.
Sometimes there's an advantage to being tinier. You can really just throw your opponent around in ways that they don't see coming.
You know, we talk all the time, there's strength and experience, but Jennifer Flores, her youth is really coming into play here. Beautiful, fantastic maneuver. 1, 2, 3.
Was that a bicycle kick? And a twist and a roll?
Here is your winner, Jennifer Flores!
Jennifer Flores.
Introducing first, accompanied by Ice Cold from the Australian Outback, the team of Exile, Genesis and Exodus!
Exile making their way to the ring. We see Exodus there with the staff, Genesis with the nunchucks, and of course Ice Cold flanking them from behind. Exile, weeks ago we saw them fighting Candy Crush, Genesis, one-on-one.
I wouldn't want to have Ice Cold over for a cocktail party. There'd be nothing to say, no conversation at the table. She doesn't speak much.
Well, she's the strong silent type, David.
Maybe that's why Exile has her in their corner. Instead of listening to the mouth of Malayas, now they're in control. They're dominating Ice Cold.
We see the impressive martial artistry there of both Exodus and Genesis. And then the beautiful display of Ice Cold there.
We're gonna need to get her a weapon.
I think her weapon's her hands.
I was thinking like a ninja star.
She is a certified weapon, Ice Cold.
And their opponents from St. Paul, Minnesota, and the beautiful country down under, Candy Crush and Princess Aussie!
You've been watching a lot of Bruce Lee movies.
Been writing a lot of action movies.
Oh, I like that. and your writing partner, Amy Garcia, are the action writers of Hollywood. We love it.
This is a hell of an action movie duo right here, Candy Crush and Princess Aussie.
It certainly is. They've gained a friendship, and thankfully, through her troubles, Candy Crush has helped Princess Aussie through hers. And as we can see, she is staying in the squared circle and gonna fight it out. Fight those demons out, stay in WoW, and have a great life, we hope, as a winner, because she's with one in Candy Crush.
Referee Mark Harris signaling for the bell. And this contest is underway. Candy Crush and Princess Aussie. Gonna find out who's gonna start this match as the legal competitor. Looks like Genesis is gonna start this for her team.
Now, I won't discuss it about Mr. Harris, but you know what Candy Crush is?
What's that?
She, like referee Amy last match, is the only one that's not in here from Australia.
Referee Paige.
Yes. Thank you for that correction. Everyone in my life, I think, is an Amy. I'm not sure why that is.
There's a lot of Amy's.
I call everybody Amy.
It's a great name.
It's a good song. I like that one.
Well, Crush going after Genesis here, but Genesis getting to the ropes, talking to Mr. Harris, the referee, and then a swift kick, and then taking the head and throwing it right into the top turnbuckle. Genesis taking control, and here comes Exodus with a nice kick.
Exodus coming into the ring, taking the strikes to Candy Crush. Normally, Candy Crush finds herself as the premium striker in the ring, but Exodus, a black belt. And she's proven it here with those vicious legs.
I mean, you'd think the Aussie connection would be enough to get these ladies on the same page. You hate to see them fight.
Princess Aussie transcends any form, any sort of bond between nationality, country, any of that. Princess Aussie's about doing the right thing. And when she found a friend in Candy Crush, she knew she would stick by her side no matter what. We saw it 2 weeks ago. They stepped into the gym together. Princess Aussie and Candy Crush bonded over their love of boxing. Here we see Princess Aussie with a beautiful roll through for the cover. Kick out by Exodus. Kick to the midsection. Princess Aussie snapmare. Exodus is down. Princess Aussie into the ropes. Low bridge clothesline taking Exodus down. Go for the cover. Kick out by Exodus.
I thought we were going to end it fast here.
Princess Aussie's looking to end it fast.
Speaking of the strong and silent type, I feel like we don't get to hear a lot from Princess Aussie, but the words that she does choose to hear, they're powerful. She was full of fire a few weeks ago.
She certainly was, and I love hearing her speak because I have to be candid here. I'm prejudiced. I love that Australian accent.
It's a great accent, I'm not gonna lie.
Knees to the midsection. Princess Aussie feeling the effects of the beatdown here by Genesis. Genesis going for that straight jacket submission there. Referee's checking to make sure it's not a choke.
You know what else is a great accent? Jersey accent.
I don't think you have a hard one. A little sometimes.
I'm not lucky enough to have a full Jersey accent.
I'll be honest, I would put that low on my list.
It's beautiful, graceful, like Manchester, you know?
No, I would disagree.
Everyone agrees those are the best accents, is that not true?
Well, accents aside, Genesis now tagging in Exodus. Exodus coming in and laying that boot right to the throat of Princess Aussie, and they switch off. Genesis now in. Mr. Harris still counting. Princess Aussie's in trouble. Aussie in the wrong corner. Genesis taking her to the middle and then driving her right into the top rope and putting that leg. They are trying to choke out Princess Aussie. Aussie is in trouble, fans. Crush trying to tag to get in, and now Aussie's trying to make her own comeback with those right hits to the midsection of Genesis. Catching her, taking her down. Genesis loses on that hit, and here comes Candy Crush.
Candy Crush with the clothesline taking Genesis down. She went for Exodus, but it was not to be. Look at that, then Genesis and Exodus meeting in the minds there. Go for the schoolboy roll-up, kick out by Genesis.
Speaking of games, though, Candy Crush, I mean, she wants to knock her opponent out like they're Glass Joe.
Candy Crush, very European uppercut. uppercut there onto Genesis. Going for the cover. Kick out by Genesis. Listen to this audience. They are firmly behind Candy Crush. Now Princess Aussie tagging in. Candy Crush, Irish whip, Genesis, beautiful savant kick. Whoa, taking Genesis down into the cover, no. Exodus wisely getting Princess Aussie off of Genesis there, breaking up the pinfall attempt.
That was a lightning fast breakup, by the way.
Exodus is lightning fast. Like we said, a black belt, beautiful martial artist, knows how to put those strikes in like nobody else. Candy Crush has Genesis up though. Elbows, elbows, Genesis fighting out of it.
He's got a strong jaw.
Boot to the midsection. Another one. Beautiful back kick, almost like a reverse enziguri there. Going in for the cover. 1, 2, kick out. I thought that had to be 3. The way she connected with that kick, that strike. Have you seen anything like that before, AJ?
Beautiful spinning back kick. I love a spinning wheel kick, but you gotta fall on my butt.
Aussie knocked right into the pole by Ice Cold.
Candy Crush put the fisticuffs to the midsection. She's got Genesis up again. She was looking for this before. Meanwhile, Exodus has the referee distracted. Ice Cold. Jaw jack with Candy Crush. Now look at her holding Candy Crush.
Snaps her back right into Genesis.
Genesis into the roll up. Yes, that's it. 3 count.
Here are your winners, Genesis and Exodus. Introducing first, from New Orleans, Louisiana, and the Dark Side, Siren, the Voodoo Doll, and Holidead.
Yeah, AJ, I think, what did you say? Think it's time for a bathroom break?
I had heard David say he was gonna take over.
Right.
He wanted to handle this match. Don't look her in the eye. Don't look at whatever you do, do not look her in the eye. Is she next to me? Is she right next to me?
no.
Oh my God, she might be right next to me.
Careful, her vision's based on movement.
Like a tiger.
Absolutely. Holidead is like a tiger.
A zombie tiger.
A zombie tiger. Dark-sided undead tiger. There's the idea for your next graphic novel, AJ. A zombie tiger. Siren the Voodoo Doll and Holidead, they decided to take command of the tag team division. That's exactly what they've done. They've been racking up victories since Siren has decided to return and focus on the ring.
Get out of there, Lauren.
Can they do it again here against Chantilly and Keta?
And their opponents from Indio and Los Angeles, California, Chantilly Chella and Keta Rush.
I love this tag team. Keta Rush, Chantilly Chella, 2 of the most exciting.
The ladies with the capes. The ladies with the capes.
Absolutely. We love the capes out here at the announce desk.
Everybody has a cape. What do I have to do to get a cape? What would an announce desk cape look like?
Well, we had Chantilly's around a couple weeks ago.
It felt right. It just felt right.
Let's see if it's gonna happen again.
Oh.
What a terrible toss.
Wow. Heartbreak after heartbreak.
You can't win them all, David.
Oh my. And Keta, she ignores us.
Oh no! Oh no! Siren the Voodoo Doll and Holidead taking it to Keta and Chantilly Chella.
The match is underway. Chantilly in trouble on the outside. Holidead gives her the boot. Keta went for a quick pin on the Voodoo Doll. Now Keta in there with Holidead. Seemingly the 2 legal combatants.
Keta Rush trying to lock in an interesting, almost like a chicken wing submission there.
She tried to go for like an arm drag, but
She's going for anything.
wow, another arm drag attempt.
Holidead is just too big and powerful to take down. Irish whip. Holidead sends Keta flying. Keta goes up. What's she thinking here? Amazing head scissor takedown. Keta Rush like a house of fire. Drop kick to Holidead. Keta Rush, drop kick again. Who says says you can go to the well too many times. Keta Rush went twice.
Oh, she almost flew right over Voodoo Doll, but tripped. She rushes Voodoo from behind, pushing her into the corner into Chantilly Chella.
Chantilly made the tag. Keta and Chantilly double team maneuver. Siren against the ropes. Beautiful double drop kick. Siren's down. Chantilly's got to make the cover.
I wouldn't want to leapfrog over that here.
Kick out by Siren at the count of 1. Referee Ben Scheinberg signaling it was only a 1 count. Chantilly making the tag to Keta Rush. Frequent tags here. It's a good key to tag team wrestling. Double leg sweep. Double elbow. Keta going in for the cover. Kick out by Siren the Voodoo Doll.
I like this team of both Keta and Chantilly.
I said it before, I love these two together. They have a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm, and obviously the crowd just adores them.
And they have like a shared repertoire of maneuvers. I feel like they can speak the same language.
Very similar styles, absolutely.
But can they speak the language of, please help me?
Can they speak the language of victory? Holidead just jamming Keta into the turnbuckles, pillar to post. She hoists Keta up.
If that back goes, Keta won't be doing any drop kicks.
That's right, the back is a very big key to victory for Keta Rush. A lot of her maneuvers, she requires that spine and a lot of that spinal strength, that core strength, if you will, to gain the advantage against her opponents. But right now, clubbing blows by Siren the Voodoo Doll and Holidead. Meanwhile, referee distracted with Chantilly Chella on the outside.
Voodoo was going to go to the outside, and Holidead said, stay in, take over, give her some punishment, and that's what she's doing, the Voodoo Doll.
Going into the cover, kick out by Keta Rush.
Nicely done by Keta.
There's a lot of kids in this crowd. They all love Keta, and you just gotta believe that we are scarring them for life right now.
Well, I mean, Keta has a great connection with the children in the audience because she speaks to the Bully Buster movement. A lot of these kids in the audience and a lot of those watching at home can identify with that. A lot of them suffering from bullying and intimidation in their daily lives, and Keta speaks to that. She's a hero. She is a WOW superhero for all of these young people across the world.
No doubt about it, inside and outside the ring.
Keta Rush kicked in the midsection. Holidead trying to fight back, but Keta with those lethal strikes. Holidead, what's she thinking here? She's got Keta locked up.
Again, going right into the back. Holidead is possessed on the back. Take her out. Don't let this young superstar fly. Don't let her catch the speed that she's known for.
Snap bear by Siren the Voodoo Doll. The forearms to the chest, taking the air out of Keta Rush. Tag is made, Holidead's back in. We talked about the frequent tags earlier when Chantilly and Keta were doing it. Now Holidead and Siren trying to implement a strategy of their own.
And at this point, it's sort of just like cats toying with a mouse in the ring.
In a way, you're right. It's like cats with a mouse, cats with a toy. And Holidead and Siren the Voodoo Doll, this is like their one of those towers that the cats use. This is exactly what the wrestling ring has become for them.
Little cat scratch towers, those are precious.
That's right, that's right. Keta goes up, what's she thinking here?
Wow.
Fantastic Hurricane Rana. Holidead doesn't know where she is, but I don't think that's anything new.
And that is wow.
Chantilly comes in, bicycle kick, taking Holidead down. Siren the Voodoo Doll going in there with Chantilly. Beautiful kick, wrist lock.
Going up top.
Chantilly, what's she thinking here? Cross body on Holidead.
Beautiful adjustment there.
She can adapt like nobody else. Chantilly with the knee in the corner. Snapmare out of the corner, Siren's reeling. Chantilly with a drop kick, taking both of her opponents down, going into the cover. Kick out by Holidead.
That was a unique double drop kick. One leg for each.
She's a great high flyer. She's the best high flyer we have because she takes her time, she's in control, she doesn't rush, she breathes. It's a beautiful thing to watch.
Beautiful Kawada kick and a sweep, combination takedown. Holidead kicks out. Chantilly's in there with Siren the Voodoo Doll. Siren go over a Northern Light suplex on Chantilly Chella. Keta Rush looking to take some strikes to Siren the Voodoo Doll. Enziguri, Siren's down. It's Holidead and Keta Rush. Holidead, kick to the midsection. What's she gonna do here? Going up, double underhook. No, baby, no! Double underhook, facebuster, Holidead puts her to the mat. 2, 3, that's all she wrote.
will be victorious! Introducing first, from Long Beach, California, Reina Del Rey!
The Queen of Kings, Reina Del Rey, making her way to the ring, and this match is one of the most unique we've seen in WoW history. We've got tag team partners operating in singles action. Razor and Fury, members of the Heavy Metal Sisters.
Well, give me the exact way you win on this. It's a pinfall, it's a submission, the winner. How is it done?
The only way to win is by pinfall or submission, and one fall to a finish. The first person to get that victory walks away with the W.
When there's 3 other people in that ring, it's almost impossible. And let me tell you, I've seen them break down. I've seen alliances completely shatter when you're in a 4-way match.
I mean, AJ, you've been in fatal 4-ways, 5-ways, battle royals. You know the odds are never in your favor with these.
Making her way to the ring from the wasteland, Wrecking Ball!
Wrecking Ball coming to us from the wasteland. I'm not exactly sure which part of New Jersey that is, AJ, but, I mean, it's got to be there, right?
You know, I don't appreciate it. It's not entirely inaccurate. Odds are it's probably New Jersey.
Wrecking Ball and Reina Del Rey, as we pointed out, there's no love lost between either of them. I mean, goodness, weeks ago we saw Reina Del Rey literally slap Wrecking Ball, but at Wrecking Ball's request.
She did request that, which also makes me think that she's from New Jersey. I may have seen her on NJ Transit. Her face looks familiar.
I say, I'm sure you two ran into each other from time to time.
It's possible.
From the mean streets of LA, she is one of the Heavy Metal Sisters, Fury!
But they may have to turn on each other to get the win for themselves, as well as Fury and Razor may have to.
As well as Fury and Razor. Interesting enough, we saw it again weeks ago. Fury and Razor trading barbs on the mic, talking about who of them would be the WoW World Champion. Instead of being focused on the tag team titles, they're focused on singles success. And that is an interesting point. Interesting point here as Fury makes her way to the ring alone for the first time in what seems like forever.
And also from the mean streets of LA, she too is a Heavy Metal Sister, Razor!
Lauren Huntley giving it right to us with Razor's introduction. And the lady with the purple hair who might have loaned some hair color to AJ Mendez.
I don't know what happened that night, but she did this to me for sure.
I like it.
I'm not gonna lie. This hurts my heart to see them in the ring against each other, but it always happens in the beginning of a 4-way. You have alliances, you feel like you've got a tag team going on, and then it all falls apart.
The roof is about to blow. The intensity is so hot. It's a good time for a break and to cool off. Stay tuned for more WoW Women of Wrestling. The start of this main event is next. Thanks for joining us for our main event. It's a 4-way fight between Fury, Razor, Wrecking Ball, and Reina Del Rey. Here we go.
This is our main event, fans, on WoW Women of Wrestling. All 4 in the middle of the ring, and the action is going to start.
Fury and Razor teeing off on Reina and Wrecking Ball, but it didn't even faze them.
You know, they hit each other for fun.
That's true. That's an old pastime to them. Fury and Razor taking it to Reina and Wrecking Ball. Now Reina and Wrecking Ball in the corner. Fury taking it to both of them. It's funny, it's a fatal 4-way, but like you said, AJ, we see alliances form from time to time. And with these 4 being tag team partners in different combinations, those alliances are sure to form, and we're seeing it right here as they both go for a cover. As referee Jeff McGowan counts the pinfall, who would win in that? If Reina stayed down, who would be the victor?
I guess they both have an argument, and it would only add to their tension, this family breakup that's just hurting me every second of the day.
Wrecking Ball like a Wrecking Ball into the corner, and Reina Del Rey like a Wrecking Ball as well, taking down both Fury and Razor.
More like a bowling ball taking them down, and they were the pins.
Reina going in, double knees. of them.
They're giving it to them every which way tonight.
Razor just tossed across the ring like a rag doll. And Wrecking Ball and Reina turn their attention to Fury. Wrecking Ball and Reina seem to be working as a team here, which does not spell good for Fury, but Fury's fighting back. Fighting Wrecking Ball back as Razor taking it to Reina on the outside.
Fury's got one of the best German suplexes I've seen ever.
Kick out by Wrecking Ball. You know, I hate to agree with you, AJ, but Fury is one of the most fluid suplexers that you'll see in WoW Women of Wrestling. Wrecking Ball has the full Nelson, jamming Fury into the corner, bouncing her off the top turnbuckle repeatedly. Meanwhile, on the outside, we got to keep up with action in multiple spots here.
Oh my! Wrecking Ball taking over Fury. Fury's in trouble, this could be it. And Razor falls backwards.
I don't know if Razor intended to break up that pinfall attempt, but kudos to her, she just saved the match for herself. Now Razor's in there with Wrecking Ball. Razor, go behind. The stroke maneuver, taking Wrecking Ball down. Drop kick.
Meanwhile, on the outside, Fury just ate the guardrail.
Razor goes in for the cover. Kick out by Wrecking Ball. Reina distracted with Fury on the outside. She needs to turn her attention to the ring. Because remember, if Razor gets the pinfall here, she wins.
Yes, but it's early. I think that she's playing it smart. She's taking her time. She's letting everybody else kind of wear each other down. And then she's going to strike.
So you're saying this is part of Reina Del Rey's strategy?
It's a smart strategy to have. Early on, people have the most energy. You know that there's so much chaos. Somebody's going to kick out. Somebody's going to break that pin apart. You can take your time. You can watch. Let everybody else do the hard work.
Double sweep on Fury by Reina Del Rey, Wrecking Ball, and out. Double slug, one to the front, one to the back.
Two lariats meeting Fury in the front of the head and the back of the head. Now these two, look at these. Look at Reina and Wrecking Ball trading
Now
blows.
what happens if they got the pin right now? 1, 2, 3, and the two of them.
Razor goes for the pin on all three. And they all three kick out at 2.
Valiant effort, Razor.
I respect the effort. Yeah, absolutely.
I really do.
Work smarter, not harder. All 4 competitors using this moment to catch their breath. Reina Del Rey going on the attack on Razor. Fury and Wrecking Ball trading blows on the outside. Remember, this match cannot end in a countout or a disqualification.
And Wrecking Ball, as we've seen before, and Reina, they're comfortable on the outside of the ring.
They really are. The Heavy Metal Sisters, we've seen them brawl in the streets of LA. They're comfortable on the outside of the ring as well. Oh, look at this. Razor and Fury.
Hug it out. Hug it. Oh, God.
Oh, no, we're seeing the Heavy Metal Sisters go at it.
Here it is, what we all anticipated could happen last week or 2 weeks ago when they were talking about being singles.
Fury hit Razor with that downward spiral. Razor's out. Fury can't believe she just attacked her own partner. But that's how you win a fatal 4-way. Meanwhile, Wrecking Ball taking advantage with the clothesline. Into the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Fury.
Wrecking Ball isn't distracted by things like feelings.
No, that's true. I don't think Wrecking Ball's had a feeling. Ever.
Not one.
No, not a single one.
Smart lady, that's one.
Razor, look at that, taking it to Fury. Clothesline taking down Fury. Razor, oh, going for the cover.
Razor goes for the cover on Fury, her partner.
Meanwhile, Reina and Wrecking Ball, this is what you got to do. This is how you win a fatal 4-way. It's self-preservation.
And they both came in there to break it up, both of them.
Indeed.
The instincts now, all 4 out on the outside.
Whoa, suplex on the outside.
Fury and Wrecking Ball on one side of the arena. Meanwhile, Reina and Razor on the other side. Reina just went headfirst into the turnbuckle, into that ring post.
Razor was able to duck out of the way just in time.
Fury and Wrecking Ball trading blows. Now Fury going after her own tag team partner, Razor.
This could mark the end of the Heavy Metal Sisters as the leader, Razor, and the wrestler, Fury, are going at each other.
Fatal 4-ways tear families apart.
Oh, but they laugh and hug. Maybe they realize the family's more important.
Oh, no.
Oh, I was so happy for such a short time.
The Heavy Metal Sisters, looks like they came to their senses for a brief period of time, but Reina and Wrecking Ball not allowing them to soak it in.